From vampirish looking animals to animals you would think came from another planet, we count down the 8 craziest looking of them all. Found in the warm waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, the Peacock mantis shrimp is arguably one of the most captivating creatures in the sea. Its hard-shelled body is bursting with color, and at the top of its head rests a set of sinister protruding eyes. These crustaceans have the most complex eyes in the animal kingdom, containing millions of light-sensitive cells. The peacock mantis shrimp can detect 10 times more color than a human, including ultraviolet light. A territorial creature, it has been known to exhibit aggressive behavior toward intruders. This ferocious shrimp has club-like appendages that fold beneath its body, resembling a praying mantis. With a spring-like motion, it uses these appendages to attack prey, with the ability to strike at the speed of a .22 caliber bullet. That's 50 times faster than you can blink your eyes. The Venezuelan poodle moth is mystifying researchers, baffling the internet, and confusing everyone at first casual glance. The insect, seemingly a blend of a large moth and a bright fluffy white poodle, was discovered in 2009 and may be a new species. The Venezuelan poodle moth was first captured on film by Dr. Artur Ankar of Bishkek, Kazakhstan. Unfortunately, little is known about this animal at this time, so for now, all we can do is admire its unusual exotic look. With its big, creepy mouth, the giant Grenadier fish is usually found living just above the bottom of the ocean depths. They swim slowly over the seabed searching for live prey as well as carcasses to eat. Having really high levels of the smelly chemical compound TMAO makes this fish not only ugly, but extremely foul-smelling. Found in the North Pacific, from northern Japan to the Bering Seas and south to northern Baja California, Mexico, the giant Grenadier has a greatly elongated pointed tail, also giving it the name rat tail, and can reach lengths of up to 2 meters long. This literally crazy looking animal called eye can be found only on the islands of Madagascar. They feature big eyes, slender fingers, and large sensitive ears. Eye-eyes spend their lives in rainforest trees and avoid coming down to earth. They are nocturnal and spend the day curled up in a ball-like nest of leaves and branches. While perched aloft, they tap on trees with their long middle fingers and listen for wood-borne insects like larvae, moving under the bark and fish them out. The digit is also useful for scooping the flesh out of coconuts and other fruits that supplement the animal's insect diet. Many people native to Madagascar consider them an omen of ill luck. For this reason, they often have been killed on sight. Such hunting, coupled with habitat destruction, have made the eye critically endangered. The Starnosed Mole is a small mole found in wet low areas of eastern Canada and the northeastern United States. The nose is the principal sensory organ of the Starnosed Mole, as they cannot see. The tentacles covering the edges of the nose contain 25,000 highly sensitive touch receptors. They identify insects and invertebrates around them by the help of these tentacles. Since they cannot see, they must touch their prey with these tentacles and decide whether or not it is edible fast enough that their possible prey doesn't take off. Fortunately for the star-nosed mole, the whole hunting process takes an average of only 230 milliseconds to complete. In fact, in the Guinness Book of World Records, they are mentioned as the world's fastest foragers, as they consume their prey at the speed that is too fast to be followed by the human eye. With a comical, almost human-like face, the blobfish is a type of fish found off the coast of Australia and Tasmania, but don't expect to see one as they are extremely rare to come by. The blobfish are found at the depth of around 800 meters, which would make life impossible for most fish, as at that depth, the pressure is roughly 80 times more than at sea level. The reason that the blobfish can survive at such a depth is also what gives it such a unique look. Forgoing a gas bladder, which is found in most fish to keep them buoyant, the blobfish is almost entirely comprised of a gelatinous substance with no muscle structure. The Armadillo Lizard is a tough-looking animal endemic to the desert areas along the western coast of South Africa. Its size can range from 7.5 to 10.5 centimeters and usually feeds upon spiders and insects. The armadillo lizard possesses an uncommon anti-predator adaptation in which it takes its tail in its mouth and rolls into a ball when frightened. In this shape, it is protected from predators by the thick, square scales along its back and the spines on its tail. This behavior, which resembles that of the mammalian armadillo, gives it its English common name. The coconut crab is a species of terrestrial hermicrab, also known as a robber crab or palm thief. It is the largest land-living arthropod in the world with a weight of up to 9 pounds, and it can grow up to 1 meter in length from leg to leg. It is found on islands across the Indian Ocean and parts of the Pacific Ocean. Adult coconut crabs feed on fruits, nuts, seeds, and the pith of fallen trees. They have been widely reported to climb trees to pick coconuts, which it then opens to eat the insides. While coconut crabs can climb trees and can eventually open a coconut collectively, coconuts are not a significant part of their diet.